be Saturday night, 7:35. Now, off air, you did say this was the game of the week you were looking forward to. On air, you had a different one, but I'll throw it to you to introduce the only undefeated team of the year, because they don't let you forget that. Trust me, they're Broncos fans, but the only undefeated team of 2023 so far, the Brisbane Broncos. You're on mute.
I'm going to give you a quick joke, Tony, before we get into this thing. How can you tell there's a Broncos fan in a room?
They got two heads. Oh, that's all Queensland fans. Never mind.
No, they'll let you know about it. So, anyway, Reece Walsh at the fullback role with Selwyn Cobber and Jesse Arthurs in the wing position, Tony Staggs and Herbie Farnworth in the centre roles with Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds in the half pairing. Thomas Flegler and Payne Haas in the forward role, Billy Walters to make the hooker position, Copeland Capewell and Jordan Ricky to make the second row, Pat Carrigan, the captain, to make the lock position, Corey Pax, Corey Jensen, Martin Tapau, and Dean Mariner? Dean. Okay, very a different way to pronounce Dean there, but that's the 1-18 for the Brisbane Broncos, and yeah, they'll let you know that they're a Brisbane fan in the room. So just like a pilot, they'll tell you. They're 4-0 for a reason. This squad is virtually unchanged. I think it may be one position, one person in, one person out for this week against last week. So hey, what's working as again, you don't touch anything that isn't broken. You just let it continue working and rolling on. So they'll roll into this game, which in the past 3 years have beaten them. So for Tigers fans out there, for the very limited Tigers fans out there, you have some glimmer of hope, given that you have the hoodoo over this team. Now, I was watching Clarkie's live post on Facebook, and even he said, Broncos last year was sort of at the back end of the year. They were tired, they were depleted. They got the jump. They got jumped. This year, it's round 5. It's early stages, so it's a new ball game, and I am going to side with this Queensland side before even looking at this Tiger side, because if there's one team that should stay home, it's this team in the West Tigers.
Yeah, I've got to agree now. I can't speak from the 18th man perspective, but I believe it was Dean Mariner last week. But it is a 1-17 that did beat the Dolphins in that matchup last week in the Battle of Brisbane. So the team definitely had a lot of fight. And I think introducing this Dolphin side into the competition, what it's done is every single game Brisbane plays at home, they're trying to show it's their house. So I expect they might lose a few away games this year, but I expect them to go quite clean at home depending on who they play. But it's a great lineup. Now, Payne Haas has been in unreal form. He's showing why he's probably the best number 10 in the game at the moment. He's definitely showing that he's worth that paycheck. And I believe by all accounts, he is leading the Dally M race, or he is up in that top 2. So he is flying at the moment. He has been playing unreal. Now, obviously, Kobe Hetherington, he did come back from his preseason bicep injury. He played New South Wales Host Plus Cup last weekend, and he is a Munster reserve. So again, I don't expect this lineup to change. Maybe the 18th man, but you don't change a winning formula, and they're 4-0. But they're a little bit like the Queensland Origin side. When they're winning, they want to be chirpy. When they're losing, well, we saw what happened back, and I don't think I knew any Broncos fans after round 25 last week. But like you said, we're going to move into the Tigers squad now. I'm going to give them a bit more respect for you. I'm going to leave my thoughts and comments until at least I announce the lineup. You've got Adam Dewey, Charlie Staines, Brent Naden, Asu Kapoa, Junior Tapo, Brandon Wakeman, Luke Brooks, Stefano Yu, Api Coruscant, David Clemmer, Isaiah Papali, John Bateman, Fanua Pole, Jake Simpkin, Alex Twal, Justin Matamua, Stafford Toa, and Sean Bloor. Now, I said I was going to give him a bit of respect. I waited till I at least got through the lineup. But if I'm the Tigers management, I'm going, hey, NRL, we've all come down with COVID. We're not going to be able to fly up there to play this game. just give him the 2 points and we'll save money on flights, accommodation, food, and all this and that. And I just get in another cracking training session because I expect this team to go up there. I expect this team to lose quite comfortably. Obviously, my prediction will be 13 plus. I don't think there's much more to say about that, but it wouldn't surprise me if this goes 20 plus, 30 plus, and it could get quite ugly for the Tigers. But hey, they did show up for a little bit against Melbourne, but I am going to stick with that 13 plus. What are your thoughts on this result?
I'm gonna have to follow you. I thought I was crazy when I had Broncos 13 plus, but it is against this Tiger side, so Broncos 13 plus.
Yeah, listen, until this team comes up again, let's, I don't know. I mean, a lot of teams are playing well, but let's say Newcastle, it's probably the only time I won't back a 13 plus against them at this stage. So it is an interesting game. I think for Tigers fans, you're going 0-5. And like you said in the review of round 4, if you thought 16th was bad, well, welcome to 17th because I think you're going to be staying there for at least a few more weeks. But don't worry, there is a bye on the horizon. So you will have 2 points against your name very soon, but so will everyone when they have that bye. So I don't know how positive it can be.
The bye's going to win that week. What do you mean? The bye's going to definitely win that week.
I mean, if you give me anything over $2, I'd be tempted to take the bye that week. But we'll move in.